Hi friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Z parameters, or we can say open circuit impedance parameters. Uh, why it is called as Z parameters are called as open circuit impedance parameters, we'll discuss. Before that, in this case, what are the we know we are going to express on two port network. See here, it is the two port network. In this two port network, at port 1 voltage reference V1 is represented and I1 is entering into the port. At port 2, that is called as output port, and port 1 is called as input port or driving point port. Here at the port 2, I2 is entering into the port and voltage reference is V2. So these are obtained, nothing but Z parameters are going to obtain by expressing voltages V1 and V2 at two ports, at these two ports, port 1 and port 2, in terms of currents I1 and I2 at two ports. Nothing but thus currents I1 and I2 are independent variables, while V1 and V2 are dependent variables. Once again I will repeat, um, we are going to get impedance parameters or Z parameters by expressing voltages V1 and V2 at two ports, port 1 and port 2, in terms of independent variables I1 and I2. Then only we are getting Z parameters. If you are expressing in terms of equations, as I told, V1 and V2 are dependent variables. These are dependent on the currents I1 and I2. So here currents I1 and I2 are independent variables, V1 and V2 are dependent variables. Hence if we are writing in terms of equations, V1 is a function of I1, I2, V2 is also a function of I1 and I2. If you are writing separately, means we can write like this: V1 equal to, it is a function of I1 and I2. It depends, the voltage V1 depends on I1 as well as I2. So in terms of equations, V1 as a function of I1, I2. Similarly, second voltage value, that is V2, as a function of I1 and I2. So it means V2 is dependent on I1, I2. So here Z parameters we are going to discuss. If we are expressing the above dependent variables on independent variables in terms of Z parameters, uh, we can write the relationship as V1 equal to Z11, that is Z11 multiplied by I1 plus Z12 multiplied by I2. Similarly, second dependent voltage value, that is V2 equal to Z21 multiplied by I1 plus Z22 into I2. So the same equation 1 indicate equation 1 and second one indicate as equation 2. These two equations 1 and 2, if you want to express in terms of matrix form, see V1, this indicates V1, V2, and here Z parameters Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. So in the, it indicates that impedance matrix, it is voltage matrix, it is impedance matrix, and these impedance parameters are multiplied with current values I1 and I2. Because of that reason, this is called as current matrix. So in short, this voltage matrix is represented as V, and this impedance matrix we are going to represent as Z, and current matrix is represented as I. So let us calculate these impedance parameters one by one. See here in equation 1, V1 equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2 is there. We want this Z11. When we are getting Z11, if this current value is 0, then only we are getting Z11 value, that is Z11 equal to V1 by I1. So because of that reason, in equation 1 as well as in equation 2, make I2 equal to 0. Let us take the first case, I2 equal to 0. If we make I2 equal to 0 in this diagram, see here, if you make I2 equal to 0, it becomes open. It becomes open circuit. So that is represented as, if I2 equal to 0, port 2 is open circuited. So what happens in equation 1? Hence Z11 equal to V1 divided by I1. V1 divided by I1. When we are getting this value, Z11 equal to V1 by I1 if and only if I2 is 0. So V by I, it is called as an impedance. The SI unit of that is ohm. V by I equal to what? R, that is ohm. Z1 equal to V1 by I1. This is called as this parameter, Z11 parameter. When we are getting, when we make I2 equal to 0, I2 equal to 0 means that is open circuit. It means open circuit. V1 by I1, that is impedance. That is impedance. Where we are getting V1 is a voltage which is present at the input side. Similarly, I1 is a current which is also present at the entering into the input side. So both parameters are present at the input side. So input port is called as a driving point port. So because of that reason, it is called as the parameter Z11 is called as open circuit driving point input impedance. Once again, I'll repeat. Uh, Z11 parameter we are getting when we make I2 equal to 0. I2 equal to 0 means the output port becomes open circuit. So because of that reason, Z11 is a parameter because we are getting when we make output port open. So open circuit parameter, first point. And coming to the equation, V1 by I1 is there. Voltage V1 is present at the port 1. I1 is also present at the port 1. Port 1 is called as a driving point port. So because of that reason, the parameter Z11 is called as open circuit driving point input impedance. Go for second equation. In the second equation, Z21 equal to V2 by I1. When we are getting I2 equal to 0. This is the term present in the equation 2. Hence, observe here, it is also V by I is there, S unit is ohm. Now, V2 is the parameter present at the output port. I1 is the parameter present at the input port. So, parameter of output port divided by parameter of input port, that is called as, that relation is called as a forward transfer. Output parameter divided by input parameter, if it is so, that is called as forward transfer. Okay, this point you have to remember. And when we are getting Z21, when we make I2 equal to 0, I2 equal to 0 means open circuit. Hence the parameter is called as Z21 equal to what? It is the open circuit forward transfer impedance. It is the impedance, correct? It is the impedance. So open circuit forward transfer impedance. Okay, go for next case, case 2. Here we are making input port 0, nothing but out input port we are making as a open. For that reason, let us take I1 equal to 0. If we make I1 equal to 0, port 1 becomes open circuited. Let us substitute this value in both the equations. If you substitute in the first equations, I1 becomes 0, hence V1 equal to Z12 multiplied by I2. Hence Z12 equal to what? V1 by I2. Observe here, V1 is the parameter present at the input. I2 is the parameter present at the output. Hence, input parameter divided by output parameter means it is reverse transfer. When we are getting it is, when we make I1 equal to 0. I1 equal to 0 means port 1 is open circuited. So the parameter Z12 is called as, it is a open circuit. What is that? Reverse transfer impedance. So Z12 is called as open circuit reverse transfer impedance. Okay, let us move on to the equation 2. Substitute I1 equal to 0 in the equation 2. We are getting V2 equal to Z22 multiplied by I2. Hence Z22 equal to what? V2 by I2. V2 by I2. Okay, observe these two parameters V2 as well as I2 are present at the output port side. Here I1 equal to what? 0. Hence it is an open circuit. Z22 is a parameter. It is the open circuit parameter. Open circuit impedance. Which kind of open circuit impedance parameter? See, the parameter Z22 is called as open circuit driving point output. Both the parameters are present at the output impedance. where Z11 is called as, that is also open circuit driving point input impedance. Z22 is driving point, open circuit driving point output impedance. Okay. As earlier I told, the Z parameters are called as open circuit parameters. Why we are calling open circuit? See, already we discussed two cases making I2 equal to 0 in first case, second case making I1 equal to 0. Both the cases, in the first case we made output port open, in the second case we made input port open. So these parameters, nothing but all the Z parameters are defined only when the current in one of the ports is 0. Okay, this corresponds to the conditions that the one of the ports is open circuited. Hence Z parameters are named as open circuit impedance parameters. Now we will discuss equivalent circuit of Z parameters. See here, this is the equivalent network, the equivalent circuit of a two-port network in terms of open circuit impedance parameters, or we can say it is the equivalent circuit of a two-port network in terms of Z parameters. With the help of equations 1 and 2, I'm going to rewrite those two equations as equation 3 and equation 4. See here, first equation. I will take all the RHS term to the left side, and it becomes V1 minus Z11 into I1 minus Z12 into I2 equal to 0. Let us observe this equation, equation 3, in this part. I1, V1 is the positive voltage reference which is present at the port 1, V1, and I1 is entering to the port 1, and where Z11 is a parameter present at the port 1, so that is represented here, Z11. Okay. Next, coming to here, in this port 1 there is no I2 term. In the port 1 there is no I2 term, only we are getting the parameter Z11 and I1, but for I2 is the what it is present at the output port. So what happens here, Z12 it acts as a what, it is the dependent source. Okay, it is the, so this is the dependent voltage source, that one we are going to represent it as dependent source as Z12 uh, dependent source we are going to represent it as Z12 into I2. Similarly, coming to the port 2 output port side, from the equation 4, V2 nothing but rewriting the equation 2 as, let us take the RHS terms of equation 2 towards the left side. We are getting V2 minus Z21 I1 minus Z22 multiplied by I2 equal to 0. See here, this is about the port 2, that is output port side. Current I2 is present, and the parameter Z22 is present. And what about here, there is no current I1 term, because of that reason this acts as a dependent source, Z21 multiplied by I1. This is the equivalent network of a two-port network in terms of Z parameters. So let us see the condition for symmetry and reciprocity. The two-port network is said to be symmetrical if and only if all the parameters are identical, that is Z11 equal to Z22. It is the case for what, symmetry. Now see the case for condition for reciprocity. The two-port network is said to be reciprocal if and only if Z12 equal to Z21. In the next video we are going to discuss numericals on Z parameters. Thank you.